Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Risk of Rain 2. Yours truly, SlowWolf here to give you the skinny and meet the crew. Last time we played Captain and we got, we saw our own hubris, but it was a really good run. We still have Rex, we still have Mercenary, we still have Multi to do. And out of those... Look, it's a tough call for a couple of reasons. I don't play these characters very much. I probably should practice them more. But I am going to go ahead and go with Rex. There's a variety of different ways you can build Rex. I like this method. To go with Directive Drill. I find that's helpful. Yeah, we're going to go with this. So, we're going to play as Rex today. And the reason why that took me so long to decide is because I don't plan these things in advance very much. And when there aren't comments, well then you'll have to make me make choices, which is just... Dude, rude. What do you think I am, some sort of streamer? Some sort of useful member of society? That can make, like, responsible adult choices? The answer to that question is no, I'm not. It is incorrect. Now, the way that we've built our character, we are going to be more durable at the expense of not being able to do as much damage per second. And I think that that's okay. I really appreciate Rex's durability, and being able to be super durable in this game is a strength all of its own. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's better. Also allows you to do some cool stuff with... Oh dear, it's the cat. That was a nice and early pause, wasn't it? Alright, we're back. Right, we were playing Rex. Okay, look, these are the things that I don't remember very well when I'm dealing with the Gato Grande. The big cat. I want to gather together. I'll see you on the flip side. Oh, you're still alive. Problem solved. So, Rex is definitely a character that relies on a couple of things, and in particular manipulating their HP to really create the damage that they're looking to do. You let you open that up, that's fine. There's a lot you can do with the character that I really enjoy. I think that he's very strong. They're very strong. Whatever. It's a robot and a plant. Like, yikes. And there's one particular thing that Rex has going for them. They have a debuff effect called Weakness. It's easily applied, which is one thing. And not only is it easily applied, it actually has a pretty strong effect. Keep blasting. Did I only get one elite out of that bunch? I mean, that's fine and all, but I was really expecting something a bit more. Oh, there he is. But yeah, Rex's weakness allows them to apply a particularly potent debuff pretty much whenever they want. And it allows them to really play to their strengths nicely. Like, Rex is strong. He's a very strong character. And depending on which one of your right-click abilities you go for, you can really increase your damage output, or you can really increase your durability and survivability the other way around. Both ways, I think, are perfectly viable. And I prefer the durability myself, just because you can pick up damage. You can tech for damage really well. It's harder to tech for durability, I find. Now, in my case, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the backup magazine, because I find that having multiple right clicks, especially with this version of it, is particularly strong. Oh good, I got a Leech Seed. What a time to be alive. Increasing my durability even further. And there's a shrine up that way. We're probably going to go ahead and open that sucker up when we get the chance, which should be in a couple of seconds. So, oh no, what have I done? Here I was thinking I was being pro. So, Rex has several abilities that are worth mentioning. The first is their left click. It goes, it shoots three darts. The third dart offers a heal and applies weakness. So landing the third one in particular is important. You have your right click, which baseline is just, hey, I heard you like to have one big damaging right click, and so I made that happen. Sweet gnarled wood spray, why not? And then the other one is this damage over time thing I got going on, which, when you start applying debuffs like Slow and Chronobobble, you start doing some really good stuff with it. It additionally, and here's where I think it becomes really saucy, it makes Deathmark really, really strong. Because, you know, you apply your weaknesses, then you apply the Slow with that thing, and then suddenly everything's beautiful. Like, I mean, it continuously applies damage, has a decent proc rate, and can really rip and tear through weaker enemies. I really do find like it's a worthwhile ability in a lot of respects, especially when stacked with backup magazine, which is currently the build that we are working toward. So we know where the exit is. Let's go to it then. The third ability is that like jump effectively that I've got. If you're on the ground, what it does is it sends people backwards. And if I'm in the air, it also sends me backwards at the same time, creating a little explosion in front of us to do that. Oh, what was that 3D printer off the distance? For Monsoon. I'll pass. And it can be used to knock people into holes. It can be used to knock wisps into walls. It's a really strong ability in those situations. Hello, what do you do? Bundle of fireworks. Yeah, no. And if you're using it, you know, interestingly, you can actually use it to propel yourself around as a kind of a double jump. Boink, like that. It's powerful. Everyone come together. Now, you might be noticing we're taking a lot of heat. Everyone come together. And Rex just does not care. Rex has so much self-healing, it's actually incredible. There we go. We actually also have a tri-tip dagger, didn't even realize that. Like, we have a perfect build for Deathmark when it eventually shows up, hopefully. Other side of things, just have Predatory Instincts. Pretty great item. And then coupled that with the ultimate here, and then we're able to like start spamming our drill directive. Nicely done, me, except for you missed that attack, that's fine. You knock it back into that kind of thing, and now he's weakened for whatever reason. There we go. Shoot. Boop. I can't believe you do this to me, game. Alright, now I saw a bunch of things over this way. There's a couple of chests right there, so I'm actually going to spend the time to go and grab them. Oh, right, I should probably explain the last ability. So his ultimate, it's a big deal. Very nice. What it does is it creates a little spot, like a little area where there's a flower, and everything that gets close to it gets pulled into the flower. Everything that gets pulled in heals you, effectively, and it strips them of their mobility. This is particularly good with Drill Directive because you can use it to heal, grab people, pull them together, and then just be like, eat Drill Directive. It's a very strong combination. It's the reason why I like this version of the right click. Now, the other version of the right click is very strong too, since it just straight up does damage. And sure, it costs you HP, but with the amount of HP you're getting, it's probably better than the one I'm currently using. I really want to try to make Drill Directive work. And, like, there are times where it looks like it does. Hello, beetle friend. Get back in there. Okay, I missed. That sucked. How often does one get hit by beetles? That's probably like a metric they actually keep track of. More or less easily dealt with. There's a big chest over that way. I'll probably save the money for it. Hello, weird jellyfish. So the weird jellyfish aren't actually a big problem for this character because you just knock things where they need to be. And you can use Drill Directive and your ability to shove people where you want them to be to create some really nasty combos. Like, there's definitely some stuff you can do with this character that I think is techie and interesting. And in particular, once they're weakened, their movement speed is slowed. So you already have a baseline slow. Chrono Bobble just takes that to another level. Womp. Run. I was really hoping that that thing would still be there for me to be able to just, like, launch them into the stratosphere, but no dice. That's fine. There is a big chest over this way. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't open that sucker up, because big chests are worth big items, hopefully. Hello, enemies. Boink. Goodbye, enemies. And they took a decent amount of damage while they were at it. And they're still close enough to take damage from that thing, too. So that was, like, just an excellent little combo there. And Deathmark. Okay. Things got interesting. By no means are we at the point yet where Deathmark is easily applicable. But we're getting close. We're getting close. Okay, I'm just going to briefly double jump my way up here to grab this as well. It's effectively worth a couple of free kills as well, because fireworks are great that way. Womp. Goodbye. Oh no, you're still alive, huh? Didn't quite hit you the way I had hoped. No, that did not work at all. That's fine. Alright, so we got our teleporter here. Good to know. It was probably difficult to notice. And that was sarcasm. And the emphasis on the incorrect syllable. But, you know, it's good to know where it is regardless. Let's go ahead and open up this sucker now. We got the small chest over there. Hello, you? Cool, at least that's relatively easy to deal with. And it's also worth mentioning we have a mother load of healing right now between our own abilities and the Gnarled Wood Sprite. We're actually in a fantastic spot for that kind of stuff. Little triple jump action right there. Very nice. Proper use of your abilities as Rex allows you to be far more interesting as a character than you would initially expect from somebody that's just a plant robot. Which is already interesting, but, like, more so. Okay, we got some interesting items over there. Nothing that immediately speaks to me from what I could see, though. We got a question mark and we got the buckler. Not that the buckler's bad, but the buckler could be better. Like, I can imagine a world in which the buckler does a lot more. Okay, everybody, come together. Cool. Now, as for this, yeah, okay, I'll take the random item. It's another Hoopo Feather. I'm actually happy with this. Lots of mobility makes me a happy man. Like, look how high we can go now. Isn't that entertaining? Is it not weird? Seems we've got a chest over there. We also have a gun drone over here. It's not a big deal or anything, but, like, I've got the money for it. Might as well. Nice get. Very nice get. Extremely lucky. I'm very pleased about the luck, though. Thank you, game. Please keep it running. And the ukulele is definitely a nice add, too. Alright. We're in a pretty stellar spot. I think we've gotten pretty much everything we're going to get here. 2, 3, 4. Almost. Not quite. That's fine. There are some items back there that we can check out later. Since we have the vertical mobility now, I'm actually not all that worried about going behind that wall. So we'll do it in a minute. For right now, I'm going to do this, and then just start spamming my drills. Maybe apply a little weakness there. Keep applying the drill. Oh good, a war horn. Actually legitimately good. We have an extremely low cooldown use ability, which means that even like one more Warhorn means that we can practically keep up that level of attack speed the entire run long. Not sure if you noticed, but that's a lot of shots. Run smooth. I'm trying to like actually ping whatever the item that is. It's probably a drone of some kind if I had to guess. Okay, come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's a broken healing drone. Yeah, it's alright. You could probably pick that up. It's like $147. So why am I bothering to pick this thing up? There's nothing wrong with more healing drones, really. Until much later on, where like scavengers have access to items that really make you sad, there's no downside to it. All right, and we're gonna quickly explore over this way because we had a couple of terminals. And yeah, this is putting us way in the late category, but I really don't care. And it seems like there's only there's actually like just with the one. That's fine. Now, the good news is that that one terminal comes with Goat Hoof, and that's probably going to be our pickup unless this third one is just, like, amazing. And it is, but I really want the Goat Hoof a little bit more. The extra movement speed here is not to be messed with. Okay, cool. So, run's going fine. 2, 3. Nice. 1, 2. Hit the branch up. 1, 2, 3. Jetpack our way backwards. Nice. And lo and behold, one happy robot carrying a cabbage. That's pretty much what Rex is. Now, to unlock Rex. Unlocking Rex is probably one of the more difficult unlocks in the game. I wouldn't say the most difficult. But as far as character unlocks go, holy shit, that's a lot of items. But as far as character unlocks go, he's probably one of the hardest. The reason why is because in order to unlock him, you need to carry an item from the beginning of the game that spawns in the beginning of every level. It's in your drop pod of all places. You need to carry that item, which means that you effectively have half HP, because if you go below half HP, the item explodes and kills you and ends your run. And you need to bring that to the hell level. And if you don't, then you can't unlock him. But if you can bring it to the hell level, find Rex's body, which is not hard. It spawns the same place every time. And, you know, get started. Like, yay, it's all good. 187. I am just a little bit off. Would anything care to spawn? This is where I wish I was captain. We'd be out of here already if this were the case. Anyone? I have like a gun, the injector gun, on like a little there we go. The little injector gun's like on a railing on my character. It's adorable. Okay, so open that sucker up. Take one of these as well. Increased attack speed does not make me a sad man. 312, huh? That'll be the next one we open up then. Interesting. Okay. Now, here's where I want to find Voodoo Doll. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this just to see if there is a shop. If I can get a Gesture of the Drowned item, that'd be the seashell item, I'd be thrilled. Alright, everybody come together. And stay right there. Look pretty for the camera. And they just drop a couple of these plants too. We can just stand here and heal for years. And there's Deathmark applied. We can apply it, but it requires our ultimate to do. Okay, that should give us the money to actually get out of this corner of the world. Okay, you give me another increased bleed chance item? 100% I'm taking that. It's a really good DPS item on somebody that shoots 3 shots per left click, so I'll take it. I don't think there's too many other items on this island. There can't be, because seriously, we've spent so much time just like farming up the couple items that we found here so far. Mind you, I'm happy with all of them. I haven't found a single item on this floor where I've been like, this is upsetting. Okay, 1, and 2, and 3. Not quite. But we didn't take any damage, so I'll take it as a win. And another hoopoe feather. Okay, or hoopoe feather, sorry. Hoopos are actually birds. If you've never seen what a hoopoe looks like, man, they're adorable. I love them. They're cool looking birds. But the hoopoe is the name of the company, so hence why it's a hoopoe feather. Okay, look, crowbar is not on my list of things I really want to open up, so I'm not going to. And war banner is fine. Death mark applied. And toasted. Seriously, all those attacks and no blood? Game, you're doing me dirty here, though? Oh, hi. But we're getting the kills we need. If there's one thing that we can say is going well in this run, so far, we have 0 problems with our regeneration. Now, I am going to go ahead and, like, scrap some items here. Main reason being, we don't need all the items we have. And if we're going to go to the shop, which I do want to, I like to have at least 3 white pieces of scrap, which we now have, in an effort to be able to trade for a green item without any downside, really. I don't think we're going to miss shield generator, considering how quickly we heal our regular HP. And if there's anything to be said about bustling fungus, it's that it was cute, but we really don't need it either. I think we're going to go down this way, because there's, like, a lot of things to open up this way. Cool. Let's open this sucker. We got $900. Another bleed does not hurt. Hello, everybody. Come together. Slam. Goodbye, you two. So long and farewell. Now, as far as used items go, we've got a pretty good one already. I don't really need any other ones. I'd rather actually have the heal at this point, because it also increases my attack speed on a fairly regular basis. Okay, I'm also going to go ahead and see if I can drag a couple of those boys close to me, and I could not. Okay, cool. Fine, whatever. Warhorn, man. Alright, more bleed chance? No! Look, if I ever get missiles, at least the crowbar will help then. But for right now, it's a bit of a non-starter. That big guy is moving fast. The problem is that dude is super messed up. We've got him. Ladies and gentlemen, easiest kill in my life. Okay, open this sucker up. Crit glasses are great. Considering I have predatory instincts, I'm very pleased to see it. I didn't see any other items down there, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, toss out a couple of those. Hopefully that kills off a beetle or two. Cool beans. And then we got this. Out of these, that goat hoof is looking mighty fine. The ability to move and shoot at an easier rate is always nice. You might notice that it looks a little bit slow when you were playing right now, and I mean, being 22 minutes in and having not even hit the teleporter yet, yeah, I can understand how that might seem that way. It definitely is actually that way. But, oh, now you're giving me, is that a lunar depository? It is. The cleansing pool. I hate that cleansing pool never shows up when I want it to, honestly. Absolutely ridiculously ripping poor. Like, if you ever wanted to see what a run looks like when you've got an incredible amount of, like, just thorny problems for your enemy to have to deal with, this character's really good for it. Shit, the dang teleporter. I don't think there's much else on this level that I actually want to see. Okay, now if you give me the bleed, so help me God. Okay, so we have 25 bleed stacks on this man. More. The dude's already dead. Okay, cool. Here, have a heal, everybody. We haven't been in danger yet. Incredible. Also, the prototype desk plant is actually doing a lot of good work for us. You see, like, you see how the desk plant, like the red item we picked up, has it doesn't seem flashy. When you look at the floor and it's covered in healing spots and you just can't die, it's a worthwhile red item. It doesn't last forever, but if we pick up a heal over time, the flower corpse bloom, it actually becomes a lot more interesting at that point. So what's that 3D printer for? Personal shield generators. Wow. Don't mind if I don't, then. Our run has gone from 0 to hero in very little time. Have one of these, boys. Okay. Now, I know I also saw some other items up here, so I'm going to quickly make use of those. It's a use item. Alright, look. If this is a really good use item, I'll think about it. I mean, it is. It's a longer cooldown, though. You know what? Nah, we're going to stick with the Gnarled Wood Sprite. It's got more synergies with what we're going for right now, and I would prefer that, honestly. To the shop. And who knows, maybe we get extremely lucky with the lunar items and pick up a Gesture of the Drowned, and that way we never have to worry about our use item ever again. We just heal all the time. Heals and increased attack speed or grid times. Now, this is also a perfect situation for us to go to the Void Realms. We're very powerful. We're feeling it. No Gesture of the Drowned, though. And you know what? I'll take a ukulele. That's fine. Now, question. Do I take it before or after Hardlight Afterburner? I'll take it before. Now, because I'm not going to pick up the Hardlight Afterburner. Here's the situation we find ourselves in. We're in a situation right now where we have access to War Banner, which will be useful. We have access to a Teddy Bear. One of the, we have a flat damage decrease, which is all you need. We have fresh meat. We've got our own innate healing because of our character. And we have Interstellar Desk Plant, which means that on top of everything else we have going for us, okay, we are getting even more heals out of what we would normally have anyway. Oh, and Leech Seed. Oh, and incredible damage. Like, this should be very doable. Which means that, done properly, this could also increase the actual run's power by a factor of, like, 9. At least. Like, depending on which items we pick up, especially if it's a good red item and we make it all the way there, that'd be nice. Now, it does depend on which monsters pop up. Funguses are not the worst. We can survive fungus. Largely because of the stupid amount of healing we have. But fungus is a problem. They do hurt. They can attack from way on high. Way higher than they need to be able to. Game. I hope you're taking notes. Developers. If they're allowed to stack together, it creates problems. Now, I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more, like Lemurians, or, heck, I would have been fine with Bighorn Bison, or Imps. Like, Imps would have been great, actually. But the fungus will have to do. Out of all the things that I was kind of worried about, I did not expect fungus to be on my list of things that annoyed me. Alright, first circle done. Not difficult, just annoying. Now, where are we headed? There. That seems to be the middle. No, is it upstairs? It looks like that's beachfront property. Let's find out. Now, you'll notice we're not taking much damage at all. Yeah, it is. Good. That's because of the repulsion armor plating. And because of our own innate regen. Like, we just don't take damage in between things, which is awesome. Alright, they've got personal shield generators now. Not excellent. Go figure. Honestly, just stay in the purple circle and live for a little while, huh? Okay, I tossed out my ultimate, which does cost HP, but if I've done that properly, that should do some reasonable damage. Please. And I'm spending a lot of time outside of the circle just trying to get shots off. It's frustrating. But you do need to kill these things on a regular basis, or else they'll just start to overwhelm you with these horrible red circles, which actually provide little... I'm assuming circle, like actual circle, not circle, sphere-shaped hit boxes. And I assume that only because it seems like it's really easy for them to hit me all the time. Okay. Upstairs. We seem to be going towards beachfront property. We do have a wax quail to kind of speed ourselves up here a little bit. Okay, please give me a monster that is not ranged. I want something that can run up in melee and get close. They're ranged game and you know it. Okay, this is nasty. Not impossible, but definitely very nasty. Because we have to pick we have to pick and choose how we get shot effectively. Our damage isn't so good yet that we can just like melt everything. We just don't die as easily as the rest of the squads do. So, okay, fine. You guys come together. Holy hell. Like, you can see the difference that we're making with a variety of these baddies. Okay, cool, I knocked one off. Good job. Goodbye. That is altogether way too many mushrooms. Goodbye. Alright, now what? Okay, we got the other side of the world now to go to. That's fine. What item did I even just pick up there? Goat hoof number 3. Okay, cool. That's fine. Crowbar is bad. Crowbar is potentially extremely nasty. Shoot. Because the amount of damage that thing deals now is a lot. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. Whoop! This game really likes to spam golems, it turns out. Alright, directive drill. Just run. Blocked. Thank you, teddy bear. The greatest of teddy bears. Goodbye. Whoop. I'm beginning to wish that we had literally any other bad guy than these golems, because my eardrums are just filled with stomp, 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 and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Anyway, it's time to have a sip. Goodbye. Cool. Right in time. Alright, fireworks are fine. I would like to have a small, easy to kill unit now, please. Like, maybe not wisps, but like... That's not what I asked for at all. So sadly, I think that this run's bust. There's just too many things that have gone wrong all in one go for this to work. Like, 3 of the most annoying monsters you could ask for in one group, plus the golem benefits way too much from Crowbar. So yeah, we kind of have to leave. It's oh, that's so frustrating. We had such a good run for this. The only way it could have been worse is if there was Elder Lemurians on top of it. Alright, now the good news is that I will be able to show you guys where to unlock our good friend Rex. This is the level. If you got to this level and you still have the item that you picked out of the back of the fuel cell out of the back of the pod, excellent news, you've made it. Oh, good, we have to kill you now. We seem to be surrounded. Just keep calm and work it. A bandolier would be a really great thing for us right now, as far as items go. Whoop, goodbye. Please tell me that that's still just 1. I mean, I wouldn't mind 2 magma worms. I can handle 2 magma worms, but this is getting a little silly. Finally. Okay, fine. I'll handle all of you. Now, bells are probably your worst enemy. Largely because they can one-shot you incredibly easily. They really give no shits as to how much HP you have. They will just kill you. So, be careful of bells, particularly the elites, as they will happily munch on your corpse when you're dead. I'm not even sure if they munch. They don't look like they have mouths. But I wouldn't put it past them, the bastards. Get back in there, you lousy imp. Okay, fine. Everybody come together. Activate our use item, our trap card as it were. Hide around inside the seed directive. Okay, you see that guy? We're gonna root him in place. Run. Now he's rooted in place. Drop the double directive on him. Boom! Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, use that, and hopefully that hits some imps. Knocks him down a little bit. That should keep a couple of them trapped for a second, and then we can move on our merry way. We have farmed up a ton of money. Let's actually go ahead and put it to use now, please. Okay, first item. Okay, Predatory Instincts is fine. We don't have enough crit to really make it work yet, but I'm okay with it overall. Next. Okay, Wake of Vultures. That's fine. Anytime we get a kill on an elite, guess what we become? An elite for a couple of seconds. It's a lot better later on in the game, where you have access to a million elites and they're everywhere, and you have access to something like guillotine, so you can kill the elites very quickly. But that's not our life right now, so it's just going to be an occasional bonus. This is a helpful way to get our death mark up and running a little bit more easily on certain models. By models, I mean units. Enemies, monsters. Take your pick of terminology here, folks. I'm not going to be picky about it. Keep running, please. Okay, War Banner. The more we have, the less useful it becomes. Okay, Gunner Turret does not really make me, thrilled. Open up this one. There's a shrine up here. We can spend a lot of money on it. I'm not going to. And I forgot to check. Do we have a tunnel? We do not have a tunnel. Okay, then. Oh, but we do have a scrapper. Which allows me to do a couple of things. Goodbye, War Banners. Cool. Goodbye, crowbar. And then what was the other item we want to get rid of? I'm looking at my items right now, and I'm thinking, like, bustling fungus is probably the last one we need to get rid of here. Fungo, goodbye, fungo. I think we keep the rest, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. Get out of here. Oh, hello, enemies. There are a large number of you. There won't be in a second. That was highly entertaining. Everything dies. Okay, so there's another gunner turret. We've seen like 15 of them in the last 2 seconds. Open up this sucker. That gave us Harvester's Sight. That's actually really good. Increased crit chance, and more importantly, the heal on the crit as well. I think that the increased crit chance is very strong. It's kind of like really, really good for us. But it is also worth mentioning that we are happy to have the actual heal as well. I don't really want the missile drone right yet. Now, what's inside the red chest? We'll have to find out a little bit more, because we need $600 reduce to make it happen. Oh, we have a chance to go to the Golden Shore. I'm not sure if we want to. I mean, the Golden Shore would allow us to potentially get some really sick, a little bit of extra loot, but more importantly, the Halcyon like little chunk of the boss, effectively, to make our bosses a little bit more easy for the rest of the run. I'd be down with that. Let's go ahead and check out the red chest first. Another Interstellar Death Plant. I gotta admit, that's a little disappointing. It's not often you get 2 of the same red item in a run like this, and yet here we are with 2 of the same red item, and it's not the one I wanted to stack, really. It's fine. It's kind of keeping like the entire operation together, if we're being honest, but like... what I wouldn't have given for, like, brain stocks or something else like that, you know what I mean? Okay, everybody come together. Hang out inside the healy dealies. So the amount of healing that we're getting from these death plants right now is freaking astronomical. I could stand here and probably take it for fun. Yeah, like, we can't die if we're inside all these death plants right now. It's a shame because, like, I really, really wish we had, like, a big offensive item there. Alright, let's go ahead and show you guys where to unlock Rex. Bounce up here. Oh wow, another scrapper and a 3D printer for the thing we don't need to 3D print. Yeah, it's a big pass out of me, dog. And then you bounce up here. No chest or anything, but we do have a crab we can kill, so that leaves me happy. Okay, thank you. Do you see this? This is Rex. If you can put the fuel cell into him, then you unlock him. It's that simple. Hello, enemies. Come together. Then die horribly. Oof. That is 2,396 bucks, huh? Okay, well, that's gonna wait a second while I spend 500 and something on all this. The barbed wire is a fantastic pickup for us. Now, we need to unlock this golden place if we want to go to it before we deal with the boss. If we do it after, we won't get the portal that we want. I don't think we can even open it after, so. Okay, yeah, just grab these guys together. Very good. Wait another 2 seconds. Toss this sucker out. Toss out a couple of drill directives. Increase your attack speed, more drill directive. And look at all the money we now have access to. Alright, hit the button and let's get out of here. Now this is a bit of a flex. This is a completely optional, entirely unneeded extra boss that we don't have to do. And yeah, we're going to do it anyway, because I think I kind of showed off what Rex can do anyhow, and if I lose, then like whoopsie daisy, that's kind of stinky. But if I win, then I really can show off what Rex can do, and I'm happy to do that. Okay, we got a death mark on at least one of these jokers. That's one down. Oh, this is gonna hurt a little. But we got barbed wire and enough healing to make most people blush at this point, so I'm not all that worried. Now, where's the last one? Oh, there he is. Okay, put on the hurt. More drill directives, please, and thank you. Get out the attack speed and watch his HP melt. Yee, buddy! And we got a third ukulele. I'm not upset about that. That's fine. Okay, but now we need to be careful. There's a lot of bells on there. Not a fan of bells. I'm not sure if I noticed, if I let you guys know that one yet or not. Alright, everyone come together. And we're standing on top of the interstellar death plants right now in an effort to just keep ourselves entirely way too alive. If we had Aegis right now, we'd be at full yellow HP pretty much all the time. Perfectly strong run so far. Blast that. Oh, hello. There's our gold portal. Now, I'm not sure if I've shown this off on the run on the series yet, but these gold portals do quite a lot to help us, actually. If we can get through it. It's a tough optional boss, though, with a lot of other stuff going on that makes it extremely difficult. So, we got a little bit of work to do first. We have to clear all of this, of all the bad stuff, without getting killed by a boss, many other Lemurians, and many golems. Not easy. But certainly doable. Okay, we should be okay to tank this. I'm also not sure if anybody else has noticed, but as soon as we got any sort of elite bonus, we tend to riggedy-wreck whatever we're touching. So there's the end of all that insanity. We got all of our health back extremely quickly. So, like, you know, nicely done. Thank you, Rex, for being Rex. Okay, let's go for it. Actually, you know what? There's entirely too many Lemurians over there that I don't like. So, toss in a couple of those, run away from the golems for a second, put in your real DS on these guys. Credit where credit's due. We are not only incredibly tanky, but we can actually do a decent amount of damage very quickly as well. So, the entire point of this level is to run around, collect a couple of items you find, but more importantly, you gotta activate the boss. Okay, there's nothing in the secret cove there. To activate the boss, you have to turn on all of these things, which require money, so you do have to be able to actually kill things to get that far. Oh, nice. Another Hoopoe Feather. Look, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Hoopoe Feathers are great. Now the boss is active, but you can't shoot her yet. Aurelia Knight is immortal until you can activate all the shrines that she has access to. And she does hurt, by the way. I'm not sure if anyone's told you that yet, but she does actually hit like a truck. Cool. Relatively easy kills there. Should kill that thing. 2 more shrines here. And here. It's not all of them, though, so Aurelia Knight is still very much immortal. There we go. Now she's targetable. Okay. So get through a lot of this nonsense, I'm going to immediately just drill directive and then go up close. You want to get up close, because if you don't, you end up in the unenviable situation where she starts trying to laser you. And if she lasers you, you're in for a very bad time. So yeah, get up close. If you can, I find that that's helpful. Avoid the big stabby fist spikes that she's got, and go as hog wild as you possibly can. Now, she is taking a lot of damage. We have a limited time window to actually hurt her. She will eventually become invulnerable again. And when she does, we want to get her as low as possible so that way the next time we have a chance to kill her, we do it. I'm just staring at her HP. Oh my god, we did it in one go. There's an achievement for that, by the way. If you can do that in one go without her going invincible again. So yeah, like, do that. Now, once you've beaten her, you actually unlock the Halcyon Seed. Wow! That means that Aurelia Knight works for us now, which is great. if you want to go ahead and get some extra stuff on this level, if you've got the hoopoe feathers that I do, effectively, or if you're just playing Loader, honestly, Loader's great for these kinds of unlocks. There's actually, if you climb pretty much all the way to the top of this nonsense, I think it's a little bit further up. Let me just check. If you climb up this nonsense, which is, by the way, extremely high up, don't do this with the frail artifact on, because otherwise you will have a bad day. I think it's still higher up then? Still higher up? Yup, okay. It's up here somewhere. Let's see. Is it under here this time? Nope. Is it still higher up? Yeah, having lots of Hopu feathers does really help with this part. Just didn't... Okay, we went too high. But somewhere on there, there's the log for this level. So you can actually get the unlock for that as well. Alright, I think we found everything we wanted on this level that matters. Let's go ahead and hit the button and get out of here. We now have Aurelia Knight working for us, which is, it's fun, you'll see. Alright, time for moon level. So, Aurelia Knight's not here yet. She activates once you've got, oh, hello. She activates once you hit the teleporter. She helps throughout the duration of the teleporter event. That's her job. You just jump over that particular problem and then kill the Solace Probe where he stands. Groovy news, everybody. We killed the boss from so far away, it almost didn't matter the boss existed. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump over all this. And try to really output as much damage as I can on these things, killing them and getting the money that we need to be able to just run around the level and quickly pick up all the treasure chests we want. The fireworks that we have should actually help to clear this out relatively quickly as well, which is nice. Warhorn, we practically have it on all the time now. That's always good news. Hello, Lightning Lizard. How's it going? Okay, guess what? I've killed a Fire Elite Wisp at some point in all this, and so as a result, you have, a lot of pain headed your way. Alright, Belle, your turn. Allow me to show you the power of my Wake of Vultures. In case if you're wondering whether or not the Wake of Vultures would be useful, or the Interstellar Death Plant, those two items have effectively allowed us to be that much more powerful this run. Boop. Okay. Let's go ahead and milk this level for everything it's worth. We got a guillotine up there, 100% hitting that. And since we're looping, we might as well get the shop. Guillotine, 100% is the pickup here. Being able to reduce the elite's HP that we find by the amount that they do there is really, really nice. I normally say Predatory Instincts if I had more crit, but I don't. Another Warhorn here effectively means that we can just pop this on demand, and we should have our increased attack speed pretty much the entire time. It's a very long duration buff once you have enough of the things. Thank you. Okay, there's another chest over this way. 2 of them, in fact. Wow. Okay, we got crit goggles. Excellent. Wow, these fireworks are doing work, huh? Boink. Oh, I was going to say, please hit somebody else, but no. Okay. Hello? Iron Lockbox. Glad to have found you. So far, the key has paid for like 2 or 3 free items now already, which has been, you know, nice to say the least. Keys are usually a good thing, especially if you're searching through the whole level. I find it very difficult to say no to keys. Like, they're an item that really just gives back repeatedly, so I'm happy with it usually. I don't tend to 3D print them, is my point. Now, we got several things going on up there as well. Hello. I do not care for you, fungus. Interesting. Do we give up a green item to pick up Will-O-Wisp? No, because I have a feeling like we'll pick up Will-O-Wisp when we pick up Will-O-Wisp, and keeping people within the range of my special ability right now, or my special move, is kind of very nice to have, actually. So I'll happily keep us where we're at right now. Okay, continuing our tour of the rest of the island. We picked up a crowbar, which is a bit of a head scratcher, but like, fine, whatever. 3D printer for Topaz Brooch. Cute, but we don't need it. I'll happily hit this a couple of times to weaponize some bad luck. Just get a little bit of level clearance while we're at it. Another crit goggle is like a big yes. Very pleased. Currently at a 35% crit rate, 36 if you're being pedantic. Try again. Oh, use item, huh? You know, if we had just to the Drowned and enough of the energy cells, I'd be like, oh, ye. Permanent crits, it's not a bad plan. Problem, we've already got, like, decent crit, and more importantly... No. Having permanent uptime, pretty much, to Warhorn is such an incredible increase to our damage that I just don't want to say no to that. Okay. I think we've pretty much gotten everything. Now, you might think this is death. It is not. Because I got Hoopo Feather. Hoopo Feather. Whatever. The feather. Surprisingly, no items up here, though. Or down there? No. Have one of those, friend. Wow, I can't even believe that that thing also procs stuff. Insanity. Like, ow, my face. But these are fire parent elites, so we're handling them without breaking a sweat. Good spot. We're in a good spot. Boink. Okay, now the chest over here does not hurt, but like now I'd like to find the exit, please. Crowbar? Fine, whatever, dude. There's our exit. So, just to make sure that we don't make a big boo-boo and try to fight Mithrix, because I'm not in the mood to do that right now. We are going to go ahead and hit the button, but we also are going to try to go for the shop. So, like, Glacial Greater Wisp Horde, huh? Now, we have Aurelionite fighting with us there, as you can see. That's actually a friendly mob. This is relaxing. Don't you think? Cool, that's the end of that. And she sticks around, too, which is great. Okay, Electronic Wisp goes bye-bye. There we go. Now, I am Electronic, Supersonic. He says he misses every single auto attack with the ability to just be like, yeah, whatever. I am very bad at this game. Aurelionite, you might be fighting in the wrong hole. Here. This might help. Cool. I love shoving wisps into the ground. It's a very fun feeling. Whoop. That didn't quite aim the way I had hoped. That's fine. Toss one of these out, get your increased attack speed again, because you can remember that it actually works. And as soon as you charge it up to 100%, Aurelionite's gone. Does she drop anything else extra? No. But, like, it doesn't matter. Aurelionite decides to leave at this point, and she's a happy lady. This should be a really easy rest of our run. Like, I expect to be very calm. We've got 4 common items to trade. Hellfire Tincture, you say, huh? Yeah. I forget what the cooldown is on it, though. It's fairly long, isn't it? Oh, you aren't worth it, dude. So do I go for Hellfire Tincture? Well, Hellfire Tincture is stupidly good. It is incredibly strong, especially with Death's Plant and flat damage reduction on our end, and all the other stuff we have going for us. It makes it just trivially easy to pick up. But it means that we won't have the super attack speed whenever we want it, nor all the self-healing that we currently have access to. And I really do value those quite highly. But the damage and the death mark application, I can't say no. I can't say no. So now we're looking for stuff like fuel cell for sure as a big boost to our damage, because every time we can get a fuel cell, they'll reduce that cooldown by a lot. And reducing that cooldown by a lot and adding additional charges is a great way to make sure that we have it when we need it. So, distant roost, ground zero. Where's our boss? Because there's usually a boss monster that spawns at this point. Hello! Found you. And you're dead. I was gonna say, still not enough money for that? Are you kidding me? Okay, I think we got enough damage reduction and healing, and we do, to actually stomach this guy's entire attack, which is insanity. Yeah, we're in a great spot. So our run is near godlike. It is missing one or two things to really bring it across that threshold, but we are pretty much there. And Rex seemingly does this repeatedly. Just having access to all these heals means that careful play and good play ends up with consistent results. That's the way I see it. He works really well with the vast majority of items. I feel like he doesn't need any particular item to be good. There's just always a build you can work with him with the items you currently have on hand. Hello. Excuse me, you thought to shoot me? Any day you want to die. Thanks. Now I am the Celestian. Wake of Vultures. It's weird, man. Okay, hello, enemies. Now, I could pop the Hellfire Tincture. We do not need to. And that's just another Kiaro's Band, which is fine. I'm not sure how we activate it, to be perfectly honest with anybody right now. I don't think it matters. I'm really not sure if it matters. Okay, keep moving. We do have a level to actually complete at some point, and there's there's nothing particular about this level that's like I must milk the entire thing for what it's worth. There's just like, it's a good time, it's fun, but it's not like there's anything on this level that's like you automatically get like a red item or all the things are green items like the later on levels are, which is why I really like to bring this run eventually, is the ability to just be like, you know what? We can go God on this one. Do we go God on this one, though? And if we do decide to go God on this one, do we finish off with a Mithrix? Or do we finish off with a Whip fight? Okay, well, here goes. Come on, down you go, friend. Thank you. Alright, boss, finished. Destroyed and utterly just, like, demolished. We now have Chrono Bubble. Alright, cool. As if Death Mark wasn't easy enough to apply already, here we go. So we effectively have a 50% damage increase against everything that we spend a couple of seconds attacking, which is excellent news. We have an incredible amount of heals. We do even more damage the more elites we kill. And Aurelianite helps us in the boss fights, making things even crazier. Run's really good. Now, we noticed a couple situations there where it could have gone a little bit wrong. So, like, be safe. Thank you, Wolf. We just gotta be safe. A little bit. Goodbye, Aurelionite. Thank you for the help. Darn. Almost got that one. Damn it, not the level I wanted. You know what? I got an idea. We're gonna go God. And the reason why I want to go God is to see if I can't get this Gods be damned achievement that I need to unlock the last ability that Rex has. Nice little way to kill a flying Malachite elite if you've got that downside you need to keep track of. Berserker's Pauldron would be pretty sick right now too, actually. Like, there's just a lot of items that I'm like, man, I wish we had this. I wish we had that. We don't need them, but man, it'd be fun. Red Whip, that's fine. Weaponize some more bad luck, I don't mind. Toss out a little bit of that, and suddenly we are gods for a minute. Okay, play it safe for a second, okay? Toss out one of those. Bring everybody together. Then layer on the directive drill. Cool. This is how you murk everything. Yeah, I'll tap that. I've got the HP. And the HP regen. Oh, there's our boss, no less. We get to... Forgot. Like, one of the things you should do once you start looping, there's a boss that spawns on every level, pretty much, okay? By this point, that's just what happens. The ability to kill that boss at this point is so easy for us that it should be our first target just to get the money we need to really, like, make the rest of the levels sing a little bit faster. Easy kills. And I do mean, like, easy kills. I'm falling asleep a little bit. Not that that's a bad thing. Like, it's fine, but... Cute. Infinite attack speed effect increase off of the Warhorn. Off of that is pretty sweet. And also the ability to just remove burns and other afflictions is very, very nice. However, I would like to go back to the shop, please. Hold on. Is there a shop up here? Let's find out. There's usually... You can climb up this without needing any help, but... no, not here anyway. Okay, cool. Alright, everyone come together. Some of you get blasted. To make my job a little easier, please. Everybody dies! And because you're all a bunch of cold monsters, that allows me now to apply a debuff very easily, which means that as soon as we poke somebody, pretty much, they got death mark on them. In short, we're real strong. So we know where the teleporter is. That's well and fine and all, but I would very much like to, you know, find a couple more items on here first, if at all possible. Is this a... It is. Very nice. Alright, everyone come together. Relatively easy to work with. Okay, great. Hit that button, get infusion. Nothing wrong with that. Infusion's a very strong item, so long as you keep getting kills. Up to 100 times, it gets you HP. And that's all well and good. You know, I've got the money. Like, please come back. Where did I find that drone? Thank you. I don't even care that's a gunner drone at this point. Like, just, I want to spend my money on something. Oh, please. Gesture the Drowned is a possibility here. I would very much like that. Boink. Hand me this. Hand me this. Corpse Bloom. You know what? That's actually okay. In this particular instance, sure, we don't get healed as quickly, but now if we get healed once, it's worth a lot of long-term healing, which means we were healing constantly. That's fine. I like that. Means that we have to be careful for longer if we get hit by a big attack, but I am okay with that. Okay, I don't see anything else immediately popping up here, so we're going to move along. Yeah, we've seen everything this level has to give. We're out of here. Alright, now if there are challenges in the mountain, I'd actually be tempted to push the button at this point. Heal Queens. Potentially lethal if they get all their act together and just poison the crap out of us. Owie. Yep, my health keeps going up. And how's Aurelia and I looking anyway? She's perfectly healthy. As are we. And now everything around here dies. Great news, everybody. I am the true monster of this world. He gave me another razor wire. What a mistake to give me. Now, Aurelia Knight still doesn't like me for enslaving her like this is my feeling. That's why she shoots me. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't see what the problem is. We're good friends now. She's just acting all weird. But you killed her and literally forced her to work for you. You know what? When you put it that way, my actions here that eventually got me to the point where I could, you know, see Aurelia and you know, get this cool level unlock and item unlock and everything seem far more suspect than they normally should. What an incredibly good run. Like, this is good times. I am thrilled. Now, out of these items, we laugh. One of them's the item that we had before. It's tempting, admittedly. But now that we got healing over time, pretty much on a permanent basis, I'm not as worried about it. Razor Wire, rank 3? Holy cow. This increases the distance and the number of people hit by my Razor Wire, effectively making it even more lethal than it was before. Alright, so we got a big chest, probably worth a couple thousand by now. Yeah, a few thousand even. Hello, boss. And the boss is dead. What this means is we can now open up this chest. And only one other chest. It's just it's such a small number too. It's so weird. Okay, open up this one. This is probably gonna be way too. No, we got enough for this one too. Okay, cool. We got sticky bomb. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, stealth kit. Not a problem. I'm happy with stealth kit. Effectively gives us a chance on hit. The harder we get hit, the better the chance. Then we just kind of go, yeah, whatever, to the attack that just hit us. Now, I think it would be worth our time to just make a quick trip over to this side of the map and riggedy wreck their day. That's another boss down. Now I'm coming for you. You already have death mark on you. Excellent news. Have one of these. And you're dead too. Now I'm a little hurt. Yep. Alloy vultures. Look, really good run though. The corpse bloom probably killed us more than anything else. I thought it was a cool idea. It did not work out. Thanks for watching. That's Rex. He's really strong. Give him a shot yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.